Now to our With You Today campaign as part of our collaboration with Facebook and Instagram. A lot of you have been asking about ways you can help. So Vicky Nguyen is here to show us ways we can help. Hey, Vic, welcome.
Hi, good morning.
All right, so we have a lot of questions. Aaron posted this question on Facebook. Let's take a look.
So being a college student, I can't really afford to donate money right now. Are there any other ways to help people out while being isolated?
Aaron, you don't need money to help. The Center for Disaster Philanthropy tells us something that's really important we all can do right now is pick up the phone or enter on your computer real information and stop the spread of misinformation. It seems really simple, but when you see a rumor, squash it and share credible sources during this pandemic. The other thing that you can do, the Surgeon General is asking young, healthy Americans to donate blood. There's a critical shortage because so many blood drives were canceled, Hoda. So if you do consider doing that, make an appointment online with the Red Cross, practice social distancing, and make sure you wash your hands.
I like those, all little things we can do. Our next question comes from Porter, and this one's on Instagram.
And I want to donate blood to help with the coronavirus pandemic, but I'm not old enough. So I was wondering, what can kids do to help?
That is such a good question.
First of all, can we just say we love Porter for just a second?
I know, I love
thinking
that.
about that.
Right? As a young person at home from school. Okay, so enlist the help of your parents, right, Porter? And here's the thing. Make a list of the people near and far who might need a homemade card right now or a phone call or a FaceTime. I see you doing that every morning, just trying to connect. And also think about the people who are close to you who might appreciate a run to the grocery store or the pharmacy to get medicines. There's also outdoor chores you can offer to do, Porter, to help, which is bringing in people's garbage cans, bringing in their mail, maybe watering their plants. You can be socially distant but still connected.
Got it. All right. So Christine writes this on Facebook. I've been wondering if the latex gloves hair salons use can be donated to hospitals. So
great question. We checked around. A lot of hospitals are, in fact, accepting unopened boxes of latex gloves. Some hospitals also, though, would really prefer the latex-free or nitrile gloves. Nail salons and hair salons, many of them are closed right now. Many of them do use those types of gloves, so please do consider donating.
All right, I've got a question from Kathy on Facebook about homemade masks.
Hi, I'm Kathy from Boise, Idaho. I just started making fabric masks, but I'm not sure where to send them. Can you help me and other sewers figure out where to send them?
Fantastic. Check with the local hospitals in your area first. A lot of them are starting to post lists on their websites of the types of supplies that they need. Also consider going on social media and doing a search for donations, gloves, masks. Hospitals are actually going online and asking for help that way as well. And just to be clear, these are not going to be the N95 masks that the frontline healthcare workers need to block the virus. But consider this, Hoda, a lot of doctors and nurses are being asked to reuse their masks. And one technique to preserve that mask is to put a surgical mask or a cloth mask exactly like this over the N95.
The top.
And don't forget the first responders, too, the EMTs and the fire departments. Call them. They may need masks as well. So kudos to these folks who are using their talents to help make things that are in desperate need right now.
Got it. All right, Vicky, thank you.